Are we live?
How come every time we go live, you look like you just
Like a deer in headlights?
Yeah. And Glenn, man, appreciate it. He's on the money today with the super chats right off the bat. So
Yeah,
you're gonna have to be on your best behavior today. Mrs. Dirt
I always
Perfect.
am.
Mrs. Dirt Perfect has worked me like a dog this holiday weekend to the point to where I am sick.
You are so full of it. I haven't worked you. We had a sick child over Thanksgiving, so I literally
I think I
bounced
worked.
from two houses to get our meals, brought them home, while you went to Thanksgiving at your family.
I spent
With
2 hours
Macy.
at Thanksgiving, and the rest of the weekend I've been working.
That is your own fault.
Look, I'm still in my work clothes. I still got mud all over me.
I spent Thanksgiving at home with a sick kiddo. I did go Black Friday shopping.
Me and the Hyundai 210 have got to be really good friends this last weekend. I've spent almost 30 hours on it in the last 3 days. Fun. SOT, what's up? Anyways, I feel
You done
like
complaining?
I wasn't complaining. I was informing everybody of the situation.
Well, look, getting the Christmas tree was hard, right? You know, he didn't do any of the work.
Are we going to talk about this damn Christmas tree?
What's wrong with it?
Because I do recall doing quite a bit of the work.
You didn't cut the tree down.
Who the hell hiked that thing up the damn mountain 7 miles?
I mean, you hiked it halfway, and then I helped.
Halfway?
I helped.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so we went to the tree farm, and the trees were not as big as what we liked. So the kid said, "Hey, let's go cut one down." So we hiked all the way to the back 40.
After I got
he
bit
got
by
bit
a
by a dog.
dog.
Okay, I wouldn't call it a bite.
I think there's teeth marks, upper and lower jaw.
No, there's
Yeah,
one,
that's a
two,
bite. That's
three.
a bite.
3 teeth marks. There's none on the other side, so I don't.
That's because I have my hand in my pocket.
I don't consider that a bite. What's it called?
Ow!
He just kind of like
Gotcha.
Nipped you.
The damn dog
you.
bit me.
And then we went to the other field that me and Gunnar wanted to go to
Which
first.
was 6 miles down the road.
No.
Yes.
That was the other one.
It was way down there.
Oh my gosh. She's
downhill, 6 miles downhill.
Hey, tell them though who carried the tree in the house without your help, stood the tree up without your help, and got it in the stand without your help.
Why do I need to tell them? I think you just did.
You got food in your teeth.
I do? What? Can you see it?
Sorry, guys. Gross. Quit.
Where's it at?
Oh, now that he's done complaining.
You gonna say hi to Jamie? She's on here.
Hello, Jamie. No, I haven't really been seeing. They've been going by so fast.
I'm still trying to get used to our new channel name.
What's our new channel name?
It's the I just lost it.
Her channel name. I thought you said yours, and I was like, what do you mean your channel name?
Oh my goodness.
Yes, same here.
So, anyways.
Yeah, stop crying.
I'm not crying.
Crusader says, Macy, Gunner. Gunner was the sick one. I don't know what you were asking. So I saw Macy's name and then Gunner's, but.
So, anyways, the kids wanted like a 35-foot tall Christmas tree.
They have no idea.
Perspective.
No, on size. They were picking out these ginormous.
Look what you did to my hand.
My bad.
Seriously.
Well, you know, you
can't have nothing nice.
Anyways, they wanted these ginormous trees. They were huge.
Well, they don't look that tall out in the field, but they have no idea how big that really looks in our house.
I know.
Oh.
But then they did say, well, you said the size didn't matter in our house. It didn't until they picked out the trees that they picked out.
So how tall would you say our Christmas tree is? Probably 12, 15 feet? It's tall.
It's tall.
It's I'm glad I had no part.
It's probably one of those two sizes.
Jamie wants to know if you put the devil owl on it.
No.
I did put the devil owl up there.
The owl went to the top. She's not devilish. She did go to the top, but she came down because she was too small for the ginormous tree. So she's stored away till the next time.
So Matthew says we should do another podcast, and this is Dirt Perfect. Did you even know your podcast posted today?
Oh, no. I was getting ready to say I did one.
Yeah. So if you guys don't know, check out the Joyce said she liked the podcast. It was just kind of there's Paula Stiles. Do you know her?
Hey, see? Mimi says the tree looks great.
Mimi didn't have to decorate it, pay for it, hike it up the hill for 7 miles.
You didn't hike for 7 miles. You're a little bit dramatic.
What was I talking about before I got
somebody laughed pretty hard at it. I don't even remember what we talked about on there.
Oh, the podcast. I don't remember what we talked about either. I think it was, Aaron was our marriage counselor.
Oh, yeah, that did happen.
So if you guys don't know, we do have a second channel, podcast channel, Few Points from Perfect. The latest podcast, I think we've got over 40 podcasts posted, but the latest one's with Mrs. They're Perfect. And man behind the scenes is our marriage counselor.
You can only imagine how that
went.
only
imagine how that went. Typical shenanigans.
Yeah.
Rematch race with Gunner. We got to wait for the weather.
Yeah, everybody on my channel wants you guys to switch carts. You wouldn't fit in Gunner's.
Flamin' Dirt says he loved the podcast. I need to do a podcast with Flamin' Dirt sometime. Gunner, I cannot fit in Gunner's go-kart.
I just said that.
I'm pretty sure Gunner cannot reach.
Oh.
I mean, it don't matter. We can switch carts. It's going to be the same result.
No.
Oh, yes. My cart may have a little more power, but he has more power to weight ratio, so he actually has the advantage over me. We do a podcast with Kleeman. Yeah, we have plans to do a podcast with Kleeman. It's just hard to get everybody. Everybody's busy, guys. It's just hard to get everybody together at the same time, especially with my schedule, Jason's schedule, Kleeman's schedule, holidays. Man, we're lucky to have all the ones lucky to have all the podcasts we do. It's crazy just trying to get everything organized.
OMG, maybe my dirty laundry is best left in the dark and not on a podcast.
I swear. I mean, if we're taking marriage advice from man behind the scenes.
Oh, I forgot. Superwoman Mom. I remember that conversation now. Yes, that was on the podcast, wasn't it?
I don't know what was on the podcast. I remember you getting mad at me.
I made some sort of logo, a Superwoman logo or something. I don't remember.
We're going to be back on the channel anytime soon. He's around a lot. I don't know. You guys always ask that, but Kleeman likes doing his own little thing. So I kind of turn him loose on projects and let him go, and works out really well for both of us.
Oh, just swap the engines on the carts. SOT's got a good idea.
I thought he was supposed to make metal signs, not engineer race cars. Oh, Henry Christ. Thank you.
What makes us mad with each other? We're not mad at each other. This is just how we are.
Mrs. Clan of CNC says washing machines were on the podcast too.
Oh, yes, washing machines. I was just complaining about that yesterday.
You never met Bridget, have you? Clint's
No.
wife? You would like her. Me and Clint would be in big trouble if you two ever got together.
Washing machine with a cape. Now it's coming back to me. Oh, shoot.
I think that's what I'm going to get you for Christmas this year is a new washing machine.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be okay with it with the amount of laundry that I do and the
I got you a new
the issues that we're having with it.
I got you a new vacuum cleaner last year for Christmas.
And you stole it from me. I haven't seen it since you bought it for me.
It's right down there.
Yeah, you keep it out here. Why would I want to take it in the house to use it?
Because I bought it for me to use too. I just let you borrow it. Did the dog die?
What?
I have no idea.
Where do you see that at?
Thomas Leonard.
Did the dog die?
No.
Was that something that happened on the podcast?
I don't think so.
No. Well, we have 3 dogs now. We upgraded, guys.
No,
for those of you who
let's
don't
not
know.
talk about that. Yeah, so you should have went to Florida.
We live with very similar men. That
You should have went to Florida. You should have went to Florida with us. Which that may not have turned out well because she took $40,000 from me on that trip. She wasn't very nice to me. As long as the rabbit doesn't die. Oh, men never grow up. We gotta keep having fun. What's the point of growing up? Just my toys just get more expensive.
Hey, somebody says Miss Jenna deserves the world for Christmas. That's right.
You better find somebody else that can afford the world because then it's not this guy. Oh my goodness. Whatever happened to the RC boat racing? Man behind the scenes still does some RC boat racing. Just haven't. I just haven't had time to go up there and do it. I don't know if he posts anything on his channel. I think he kind of stopped posting on his channel. I'm not sure what he's got going on there.
Hey, somebody wants to know about the new dog. Well, this is what
It's
happened.
not the dog is free to a good home. So if anybody on the YouTubes,
a dog showed up at our house about a little over a week ago, about a week and a half ago. I posted on Facebook to see if anybody knew who she belonged
what's
to.
up?
I tried to give her to someone, but she's still here. She's cute. Here she is.
Neil, yes, we will be in Vegas for the first half of Con Expo. Hope to do some meet and greet stuff out there. Should be posting some, hopefully posting some updates on how that's all going to go down here. We're trying to finalize some stuff with some people. But I'll be at Con Expo Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for sure. And then I'm getting kidnapped Friday and Saturday. I won't be there. No comment.
I wasn't listening.
Con Expo Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody's making me go to Hawaii. I'm not extremely happy about that.
Yes, it rained today.
Yes, I worked in the
rain. No, that's
rain.
not the dog that bit him.
No,
this is a dog. That was a dog at the.
There was a random dog running around the tree farm.
That came with somebody else to get their tree.
Yeah.
This is a different dog.
They're Bridge City, good deal. Hopefully see you guys out there. Yeah, we will.
Interrupting you.
Sorry. We will be doing a meet and greet Wednesday afternoon at Con Expo. Myself and several other YouTube people. I don't have all the details finalized yet, so I don't want to let too much out of the bag. But it will be Wednesday afternoon. Wednesday afternoon at Con Expo. As the details get a little closer about who all is going to be there and who all is going to be involved, we'll let you know. But if you guys are going to be at Con Expo, keep Wednesday afternoon free because there's going to be some big names there. There's a good chance I may be the smallest one out of the bunch. So stay tuned for that. Small bloggers, Bobby, how are you this evening? Hopefully everything's good your way. Yeah, so Con Expo Wednesday afternoon. I can say that much for now. And as more things come into play, stay tuned. I'm sure you'll see stuff on my social media channel. You'll see stuff on other people's social media channel. But hopefully we'll be.
Hey.
What?
That guy, Ron, says he had a washing machine that only worked on one cycle. They found out that the hose was kinked and not allowing the water to flow correctly.
Well, unfortunately, that's not our issue. I can promise you that.
Well, shoot. Thanks for the idea.
You want to see if Ron wants to come down and be a washing machine mechanic? You know how many times I've had our damn washing machine apart pulling socks and what I pull out of it one time? Boot pad or something?
Yeah.
I've pulled a bunch of random shit out of that washing machine, let me tell you. I tell you all the time, stop washing that crap, check pockets. There was one week, if she would have checked pockets, she would have made $400 cash.
Yeah, I was thoroughly disappointed in myself on that turn.
And I got 400 freshly washed, or 4 $100 bills freshly washed. It was perfect.
I mean, it was your money to begin with.
When is the Florida auction? I'm not for sure. We're going to try to make it down there. Haven't quite finalized them plans. They're late February, I believe is when it is. Somewhere in there. But if we end up heading down there, I'm sure we'll post something about it. This spring's going to be crazy. We got a farm show. Well, we're going to, where are we going to? Branson? Mm-hmm. We're going to Branson, farm show, Florida, Vegas, and Hawaii, all within about 2 months.
I thought Florida was not happening this year. That's my vacation time.
Somebody told me I had to go.
Oh, yeah? I bet I know who that someone is. Does he have a 1 and an 8 in his name?
Ray was who won the letter competition between you and Chris. Nobody ever informed me it was actually a competition. So I don't really know for sure because there was no set rules about what we were doing. Bernie, how the late watch the pockets were turned inside out. It's a true statement. Florida sounds like spending money. Yeah, last year's Florida trip cost me a little bit of money. And then Mrs. Clint, the CNC, took my sales tax money. She cost me even more. Catherine, how are you? We'll be seeing Catherine for too long.
Yeah.
Hawaii. Man, so here's my deal with Hawaii. I said I want to see 3 things in Hawaii. I want to see a volcano, Pearl Harbor, and a whale. If we can do all 3 of those in one day, we are golden and we're heading back home.
No.
I think we can do it. I think
Branson is just a vacation we're going on. Just what?
Branson?
No, I don't have a video of the new car that I got.
You got a new car?
What?
You got a new car?
Oh, I can't keep up with these comments.
Jog 1980s dirt. Is Matt leaving? Stay tuned. Stay tuned for that. There's going to be some. If you guys watched the one podcast, we talked about it a little bit. There's going to be some changes coming a little bit. Matt's not leaving. You're probably just going to see less of him on the job. That's the best way I know how to put it. Camper? You got a camper yet?
No camper. I got a Suburban.
We're still making good investments here. That's why we don't have campers.
Because we're going to get a minibus.
David says I need to enjoy the trip because I don't have to go back.
Yes, we're not going for one day and leaving. He's full of it.
How long are you going to keep me hostage there?
I don't even know.
Like 10 days?
I'm not to that point yet. We're not there yet. Let's enjoy Christmas first.
Have you ever been asked you're working on Lieutenant Dan Raymond? Yeah, I posted a whole video about that here, I don't know, less than a week ago. Check it out. It's on the channel. Got it posted. I kind of covered what the plans and what the thought process is of that.
I probably won't be making a video of the new car. It just kind of happened one day. And how did we meet? We probably have a podcast or a video on that somewhere along the way.
How did we meet?
That's what it says. How did you two first meet?
Well, I moved to Derby and she's the neighbor and she wouldn't leave me alone. The next thing I know, she's living here.
That's not quite how it happened.
That's exactly how it is.
I mean, you did start coming to Derby. Yes. I was here first.
Brown Warrior said, buy a camper with a working washing machine.
Yeah, somebody said that earlier too.
Is there a drag line at the market yet? Maybe. I'm not going to let the
Is the drag line the thing you bought to make a freaking flagpole?
You just now connecting on the dots?
Okay, so I don't watch his videos ever, but my sister does.
Hey, Drew's from Fairbanks, Alaska. We should go to Alaska instead of Hawaii. I want to go to Alaska. Let's go to Alaska.
My sister helps Mr. Dirt Perfect on a few things, and she asked me about this piece of equipment that was turning into a flagpole. You drove all the way there to get a drag line to be a flagpole?
Well, but it's not being used as a drag line. It can be a flagpole. It's a double. It's a double.
And you
whammy.
don't want me to have a camper.
Well, I can still.
But you're buying a flagpole that costs how much money?
Less than what it weighs in scrap price.
You guys are ridiculous.
See?
Who talked him into that nonsense?
He says, like you said, it's a great attraction for the store. Did I buy it? Well, according to the bank, I did.
Oh,
Ethan Haycraft, how are you? Dragline can make money. Camper cannot. Exactly.
No, it can't. Not if it's sitting as a flagpole. How is that making you money?
It's an attraction to bring people into the store, and then whenever I use it as a drag line, I'm making money.
Hey, he just bought a camper today. I can borrow his, he said.
Problem is, he's like 13 hours from us.
I know.
Oh. This drag line, I got a whole video on it. I don't want to let too much out of the bag. I like the scrap prices are in the tank. It's not quite as bad a shape as the ones I went and looked at. It's not. I didn't end up getting the ones I looked at. I'll say that much.
We can tell you haven't watched his videos.
The video of me buying them dragline hasn't come out yet.
I mean, I knew you bought the drag line, but I didn't realize.
Dirt guy, I bought her a tent. She's got some super nice tents.
I have a tent and I have a Vamper.
We could do.
I want a minibus, guys.
Her and Officer Hoover have been dreaming up some serious nonsense.
No, it's not nonsense.
It is nonsense.
It is going to be wonderful, and you all are going to love it.
Be able to see the flag from Australia. Catherine says Michael Knights has a valid point. Oh my God, yeah.
Who has a valid point?
Oh. Somebody wants
Oh, I should get a camper if you got a drag line.
No, this is the argument. The drag line has an ROI. It will make money. A camper does not. It's a dead expense. It's like you might as well just go out in the driveway and start throwing your money up in the air because you're never going to see it again. Makes
your wife and your family happy.
No, it don't, because we'll be in a huge fight because that thing will be a broke piece of crap. I'll have to work on it, and I'll be in a bad mood, and then it's just going to be a big old disaster.
I got some crazy hairs over here.
I'm glad you've noticed that in our camera, dear.
Yeah.
Clint from CNC always shows your new stuff away.
Okay, was something said on your channel or somebody else's channel about Matt? There's another camper.
Well, there's a whole podcast about it.
Oh.
Whenever Aaron was talking about how he's coming back to work a little more full-time basis. If you guys want the whole story on that, go to A Few Points from Perfect. Check out the podcast. I
haven't been getting notified that
well, you probably unsubscribed to me, knowing you.
No, I just haven't been on YouTube in a while. I've been busy, guys. Busy. Let's just see what happened. Oh, well, looky there.
All kinds of stuff on there.
There's 1, 2, 3. It looks like I need to listen to.
Dirt Bruce Steve, you have to take the drag line apart to move it. It was already apart because it was stored in a barn. So a lot of that work was already done. It still needs some work. You guys will see as the videos come out. It still needs some work, but it's in a whole lot less. Let's just say it fired right up and pulled on a trailer. So that's a pretty big improvement from the ones I still went and looked at. Still racing karts next year with Gunner. Yeah, we MCF welding. We plan to do some racing next year. I'd like to get an enclosed trailer. Catherine just posted a link to A Few Points from Perfect. So if you guys want to go check out the podcast we're talking about. You can also find all those podcasts on like Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple, all the major platforms should be on there. So, yeah.
I mean, One Eye Customs got a point.
No, not at all.
Oh man, those moved fast.
Your little eyeballs having a hard time keeping up there, dear?
Well, I was on one and then
See, Drew just sent us a link to an Airbnb in Fairbanks, Alaska. I say we scrap all of our Hawaii plans and we go to Alaska.
I never said we couldn't go to Alaska. I have been down the road of the toy hauler camper combo, and I have heard that if we're going to take it racing with us, all those smells from racing are going to go into the camper part.
Yeah.
So we don't want to do that. Although I have
already
already
she has to use my truck to pull it, and that ain't going to happen.
Yeah, I don't want to do that either.
Yeah.
I need
John Warren's got a 7x16x7 enclosed trailer. Where you at, John?
Oh my gosh.
He's probably like in Alaska or somewhere.
I want to go to Alaska one day.
We should go this spring instead of Hawaii.
No.
Think about this. If we get to Hawaii,
we're not canceling our trip.
If we get to Hawaii, we see a whale, a volcano, and Pearl Harbor all on the same day. Then we can go from there to Alaska. We kill two states with one trip.
I want to enjoy both trips.
We can. You're going with me, so the chances of you enjoying both trips are probably pretty slim. Go to Alaska and gold mine. I'm not sure if I want to go up there and work, but why not? I'm in Iowa, 7 miles away, where you bought the detach. Maybe a little far for a small enclosed trailer, but hey, always up for a little bit of a road trip. You never know. Catherine just posted a link to Gunner's racing video. Go to Decatur, Indiana, and get you a new Fleetwood mobile home. I have been to Decatur. I have been to that factory, and I will pass. Did you guys have a good Thanksgiving? Yeah, I don't know. Gunner was sick. I worked all day. Money spent racing better than the money spent camping? I think so. I think Bernie's on your side.
Turp perfect on Gold Rush. Oh gosh.
Could you imagine? I don't think they'll have me on there. I don't think they want me on there. Fifth wheel tow behind the Mac. Jenna has a hard time driving the Suburban. I don't know if that's going to work.
I do a fine job driving my Suburban. Thank you very much. I like it.
Breakfast for 4 at Denny's in Hawaii is $136. Boy, you better get a side job when we go. You'll think our plane ticket is already paid.
Good thing we're a party of 2 going and not a party of 4 going.
Nathan's wanting to know how we like the Case Minotaur. With the rain moving in, I haven't got to use it a whole lot. I think I put about 10 hours on it so far, but I'm getting the hang of it.
Hey, yeah.
New lawn care, what's up?
Reading these comments makes me tired. Sorry, guys.
The Case Minotaur has been an interesting. Yes, dear.
I asked if you wanted to dim the lights.
Why are you looking?
Because it's bright in here again.
Here, I can turn on the other lights. There's that.
Oh, no.
What are you doing?
Because.
Oh, my goodness.
Don't mind me, guys.
17 Vinos, thinking about selling, big 45. I'd like to find. Hey, Bradley, I did a fine job on the tractor and the bush hog. I managed fine. I just ran it out of diesel fuel. Why do you have sunglasses on?
Because it is bright.
It's not that bright. Oh, let's put a camper shell on Lieutenant Dan head to Alaska. SOT, you got more faith in the old truck than I do. Get Mrs. Dirt Perfect a hat. There's a whole shelf full of hats back here you can choose from, dear.
Do you not like my shade?
It's not that bright in here. I don't know what your issues is.
I'm going to remind you that I have blue eyes. And that
what does that have to do with anything?
My eyes, blue-eyed person, somebody comment that lights affect your eyeballs. My eyes are sensitive to light.
Not blue.
And them blinding lights up there.
They're not even on.
Look, it's shining right on my forehead.
Look, now they're on. See? Now they're on.
Who do I want to wear today? Ariat?
It's not going well. Oh, that's not going well. That's true.
Holy cow, what's happening? Well, this looks real good.
You can at least take the tag off the top.
Nope.
Oh, I think you guys are all just having pity.
I have blue eyes. My eyes are very sensitive to light. High five, Catherine. So are mine. Blue eyes, sensitive to light for sure. Yep. I have people agreeing with me. Doesn't affect me. Jared, come on. Wilson's blue eyes are sensitive. Travis wears glasses all the time. I have to wear sunglasses all the time too. Yes, see? You don't know, you poop brown eyes.
Poop brown eyes. I got hazel eyes. They're not poop brown.
They look brown to me.
Well, your eyes don't look blue to me, so there.
They are. I mean, have you not seen? Look. They're blue.
Do you guys even think she has blue eyes?
What color are they then?
They're not blue.
They are blue.
Oh, they're not.
They've been blue my entire life.
I don't think they are. Miss Lori says she wears sunglasses in Walmart. That'd be you.
I wear sunglasses when it's raining outside.
If I help Captain Kleeman with his build or his triple nickel build, no, not really. He's called a few times, wanting to borrow some stuff for a few random questions. But I think he's been bugging old Clint, CNC Equipment. Clint's been helping out quite a bit. But he's pretty much did that all on his own. He's done a good job with it.
Are you colorblind?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Just checking.
I see green, white, blue, and black.
What?
Oh.
See?
Blue eyes are the most sensitive. I think you guys are making this up.
I wear hats a lot in the summertime. Sunglasses always.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, David's got hazel eyes and he has sensitive.
I got hazel eyes and my eyes are not sensitive. Rotessa says we make live streaming look like a hard work. Do you feel like you're working hard?
I mean, yeah. Nobody can see my eyeballs now, look.
Where's the Mac? It's in the shed. Can't go outside without sunglasses. You know.
Yes, the snow is so bright.
The snow does hurt. The snow
hurts my eyes bad.
Yeah. Red Dog, I've been trying to get to Texas to hang out with Flame and Dirt, but we just, oh man, we just can't get everything to line up. Hopefully one of these days we'll make it down there. So I will have to admit, snow, it's definitely hard. Any fish in your pond? Which pond? We got a few ponds. They'll have fish in them though.
Says DP, the man that always has sunglasses on. Right?
I don't have sunglasses on right now.
Mike's eyes look dark brown. See?
They're hazel.
Look at me. Sorry, this bright computer screen and the bright lights, I can't even tell what color eyes.
Because they're hazel, you don't want to admit it. That's the problem.
No, they look brown to me. See, you say our kids have hazel eyes too, and I think they're green.
Well, hazel is brown and green. Farmer Chris did steal my Mac for a week though, but I have repoed it. It's back in my possession again. We got a pretty cool project coming up tomorrow. We're teaming up with another outfit. We're gonna drive some sheep piling in the river. So hopefully that goes as planned and nobody ends up getting wet. No comment. Can't wait for Man Behind the Scenes to be back. He should be.
Wait a minute. Daylight bulbs. Look into the difference in what. Go back to that comment.
Oh my goodness. Shoot. You just kicked us off. Now we're not even live no more.
Nuh-uh. We are too live. That button over there says live. I'm going back to this comment. Jenna, look into the difference in white light and daylight bulbs. Daylight bulbs are the way for blue eyes. I didn't know that was a thing. I'm going to take a screenshot of your comment so I don't forget.
What are you?
Well, I need to remember these things, and I won't remember it. Click down.
Then you'll forget you took a photo of it.
See, they said we're still there. Where?
Well, you're the one that kicked us all off the thing.
I didn't get kicked off.
I need to do, so Jason sent us a Bubba Dump sticker we're going to put on the door. Wasn't that nice of him?
Who did?
This guy.
Can't read it when you shove it in my face like that. I have eye issues. I
think you need to go to the eye doctor.
I'm supposed to wear glasses, but I don't.
Oh my goodness. When are we getting a new dump truck? I don't know.
Why do we need a new dump truck, guys? What are you talking about? See, I pay attention when it's important. And right. Oh wow, that's a heavy duty one. It's a magnet.
Yeah, what did you think it was?
I thought it was
why
a
are you
sticker.
so abusive to me tonight? You've done made me bleed once.
Why do we need a new dump truck, Farmer Tom?
Because the old dump truck's falling apart.
No, you have Bubba Dump, you
Yeah.
have Lieutenant Dan, and you have the red one.
Yeah, the red one needs to be replaced.
No, that's why we bought Bubba Dump.
No, Bubba Dump's off-road. I need an on-road one. We got off-road covered. Bubba Dump has got off-road covered.
No.
Now we need a new on-road one.
No, sure don't. This hat is really.
See, Bernie's got another good point for you there too.
What? What do you say? Light bulbs are measured in kelvins.
Kelvins, yeah.
The lower the K, the more yellow. As the K goes up, the light gets bluer. You
remember, so me and...
I need to look into a Speed Queen.
A what?
Speed Queen. They are amazing and heavy duty. I'm going to save your comment too.
Why are you taking pictures?
Because I will not remember. You know how I am. I post-it note.
You remember Josh Clark in his light bulb joke?
No. I mean, I remember him, but I don't,
obviously. You'd say, you know what? He'd say no, but I see his name's on light bulbs all the time. Oh, I don't know why that was so funny. Anyways.
Oh my gosh. These comments are going fast. And do you guys ever have issues looking at computer screens? Because
Why are you on the struggle bus tonight?
Because some days when you make me go live with you and the lights are shining in my face and the bright light from the screen, I have blue light blocking glasses that I should wear, but they're ginormous.
Josh Hatfield, Lieutenant Dan's Far on Road. This is true, but the...
Ooh, good question, Brian Larson.
What's this question?
What's your 2023 goal for the channel?
2023 goal for my channel? Mm-hmm. Make sure I still have a channel at the end of 2023. I
mean, that's a good goal.
So I've only ever had one goal for the channel, and it was to do it for a year to see if I like it or not, and I needed to make enough money to justify my time. It has done that. From here, it's just kind of whatever it is, it is. I don't want YouTube to turn into my job. I want to keep YouTube my hobby, which is why I don't do a whole lot of sponsorship stuff and a whole lot of extracurricular activities around the channel. It's pretty much just us working. We take you guys to work with us every day. So, I don't know. I mean, I hope it keeps growing. It's been growing at a pretty good click over the last couple of years. It's kind of slowed down here a little bit, which is fine. It goes in waves. But as long as you guys keep enjoying the content, we'll keep putting it out. So that's the I don't really have a particular goal in mind for 2023. I'd say more of our goals are more business oriented than actual YouTube oriented. So, but man behind the scenes, you guys should see him back on the channel. I'd say end of January, 1st of February. And then once he comes back, with everything goes as planned, he should be around quite a bit more. So,
Red Dog feels sorry for me after that podcast.
That was self-inflicted. Travis, yeah, I ended up selling the dump trailer to Farmer Chris. Don't regret that decision at all. It's still available if I need it. You guys got to remember, a dump trailer and a dump truck are two totally different things. You find something amusing over there, dear?
Somebody said something. I need a special seeing eye hamster or something. I don't know. It just made me laugh.
We don't need any more damn pets around here. Go over 2023, get Lieutenant Dan done. I mean, yeah, I guess. I don't. You guys are more worried about me getting Lieutenant Dan done than I am. I want to work on that whenever I get time and I enjoy it. It's kind of my hobby project, and it'll get done eventually. I promise you. What's wrong with the red dump truck? Nothing's. So here's the deal with the red dump truck. The truck itself's in really good shape yet. The bed on it used to be a salt bed. So if you guys watch Captain Cleveland's channel, he done some repairs on it. It's still okay, but the bed on it's gonna need to be replaced if I keep using it the way I'm using it. The next problem is it's a tandem axle truck, and getting rock delivered around here is getting a lot harder to do. I can only haul 12-ton legal on that. If I get me a triaxle truck, I can haul 22-ton, which makes it a lot more viable for me to run to the quarry and get my own rock whenever I can't get deliveries. And with the new, bigger lowboy trailer, we're using Plan B a lot more. So I like to have a different truck with a little more power. The C8500 does pull the 120 on Plan B, but it is not a long haul rig. So if I can upgrade to a triaxle to where I can get to the quarry and pull the pedal hitch a little easier, it just makes a lot of sense in a bunch of different directions. So if I do end up getting another truck, the C8500 will go. I don't want another tandem axle truck because then I'm right back in the damn. I could get another tandem axle truck with more power, but I'm still on the whole weight issue again. So, and Lieutenant Dan was never meant to run the interstate back and forth to the quarry, and that truck's going to be heavy. I'll only be able to haul about 19 ton. So if I'm going to be running the interstate to the quarry, I need a truck that can haul 20, 21 ton. So that would be the thought process behind all that. So, Jason Tyler, you getting a grading bucket for the 210? If you're buying, buddy, I'm in. Those things are very, very, very expensive. And contrary to popular belief, I am not made of money. So eventually, one day, we'll probably end up with one. But there's some other things on the want list ahead of that. So,
how come your screen is black with white words and mine is white with black words?
Because they're two different screens there.
I mean, clearly, but like,
I don't know.
Can you do that to this one?
I don't think so. Not in the middle of a live stream. I'll probably kick us all off.
Well, yeah. Maybe so you should let me sit over there next time.
In the control center? I don't think so. So that's kind of the thought process behind all that. So do I have a diecast of the 210 yet? Yeah, there's several of them back there on the shelves back there. Hyundai gave me several of those. So turn on dark mode. That is a streaming software. I don't think it's quite that easy on her side. You gonna put a brush hog on the 210 over the 120? Probably not, Chad. I'm probably gonna keep the brush hog on the 120 for now. I'm kind of already set up. I don't know. It's
your next purchase of a piece of machinery. We're not buying anything else.
It's gonna be. So the next purchase will probably be a dump truck.
And no. Yes. You do not need.
And then the next purchase after that will probably be an upgraded D4, something to upgrade the D4. So
didn't you just get a bigger dozer?
Hello. I know I need a smaller dozer. You're right.
You just said upgrade it.
Very curious why you don't have a backhoe in your fleet for the work I do. Lee, I had one for a while. I got zero use for one. If I had a farm or if we were still building houses, they're a good random catch-all stuff. But if you got like a true track loader and you got like an excavator, like a backhoe backhoes have their place. It's for nothing we do. The biggest advantage of a backhoe is you can drive from point A to point B, but they are awkward, clumsy. I had a backhoe. There's videos of the backhoe on the channel. It's a John Deere 110. Chad says, make sure I sell the dump truck before I buy another one. Daniel, if you get a dump truck, would it be a Mack? Yes. Keith, I just covered that in great detail of the differences. A dump truck's not a dump truck. There's a bunch of differences within the dump trucks. But Daniel, well, the next dump truck I get would be a Mack. I'd prefer for it to be a Mack. I'd really like for it to be a Mack from about 2002 to from 90 to 2002 in that range. That's just the trucks I know pretty well. I'm open to some other stuff, but that'd be my first choice. Northern Living got a video posted about that with Lieutenant Dan. Lieutenant Dan's not going anywhere. It's still in the works.
Seems like with all this new equipment, I see more new dogs in Mrs. DP's future.
We gotta get.
We're pushing our limits with the 3 that we got.
We have a dog for sale. Actually, it's not for sale. It's for free.
The kids have named her already. I don't know if she's for sale.
She's free to a good home.
Her name is Mabel.
Rob Hazel, what happened to the Work Brow factory tour with a 4-in-1 video or 4-in-1 bucket?
Read double A3's comment.
Rob, long story short is Work Brow got cold feet on me. They wouldn't let me post it. It's a real shame. It was a good video, but that's the honest truth. So you guys will have to go harass them a little bit.
Oh, that I didn't realize you didn't get to post that.
No.
Did you read that comment? Mike just spent 5 minutes talking about.
Oh yeah, I've seen her over there spacing out.
I space when y'all start talking about equipment. I space out, and if I look like I'm zoned out, it's because I am, because I don't really like to talk about it.
You know, Western Star dump truck. If I could get an older Western Star with the DDAC 4 60 series Detroit in it, I consider it. But you guys got to remember, I worked at Mack Trucks.
Jamie, you need Mabel. She'd make Nugget a very good friend. They'd be
I gotta
great
be careful
together.
what I say now. CNC Equipment's on here. He'll be sending me pictures tomorrow with trucks I need to buy. But I'd prefer to have.
No, he's not going to do that.
I'd prefer to have a 90 to 02
I
Mack.
just pulled the hat off the shelf. I'll throw it in the back.
That's the trucks that I've got all my schooling on. That's the trucks that I used to work on at the dealership. It's the trucks I know a lot about. I mean, there's a lot of other trucks that are good trucks. It's just that's the ones I like. But I do like those DDAC 460 series Detroits though. But I need something that I can get up and down the road with. If I used to getting rock deliveries in our area just wasn't an issue. It's about 80 miles round trip from here to the quarry, and the rock's like at half price at the quarry versus our local yard you see us go in and out of. I wonder if Mrs. CNC and Mr. CNC are in the same place because they're saying hi to each other in the comments. Oh. So, yeah, did I tell you what Gunner told me the other day? I see this guy said, asked about it.
No.
Gunner asked me if we could go racing in some indoor races. I said, well, with basketball going on, we probably can't go racing, buddy, because they fall on the same days. He goes, well, I'll skip basketball, go racing.
Oh, gosh. I feel like that is going to become a thing with him. He's going to be into that rather than sports.
I tried to get him to be my dump truck driver this weekend.
Yeah, but he was sick.
I know.
He didn't want to go do that.
He did drive Bubba Dump by himself for the first time the other day.
And you showed me no pictures of that. You weren't
I didn't want any evidence in case stuff went horribly wrong.
You didn't take any pictures?
I got one picture, I think.
You weren't even in it?
No, I wasn't in it. I told him he drove Bubba Dump by himself. What part of that says I'm in the cab with him?
Because that Bubba Dump's big. You let him in there by himself? He's only 8. Come on.
Well, he come home alive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to. Oh yeah, here it is. See?
You're in there.
Sure it's a good idea. Well, this is his training, and then after I got done training, he was out. See? I can't see. We made one loop around the field, and then once we got the loop around the field done, he can see over the steering wheel better than the man behind the scenes. Thought about stockpiling stone at the market for our use, Bill. I mean, if I was made of money, I mean, that stone's money. And I never know what I want. We do keep some stone on hand, a couple loads of this, that, and the other, but I hate tying my money up in that inventory because it ends up walking away. I mean, my office used to be the rock quarry, so I mean, we got the place to do it, but and like I said, we do stockpile some rock there from time to time, stuff that comes in left over off jobs and stuff, but I just don't want to get in. I don't want to have that money sitting there on the ground. You know, you're talking tens of thousands of dollars to start stockpiling rock. So
what about letting Gunner run one of your excavators by himself?
He's run the 210 a little bit by himself. He's not quite. He could probably load a truck if I gave him enough time and had him set up right, but he's getting it figured out. I think he'll come. I think this summer he'll be able to spend a lot more time with me on the job site.
You're just trying to recruit both of our kids to work all summer long.
Macy, I've already told Macy.
They also need a summer.
My mom's turning her into a powder puff, and that ain't gonna happen. She's working with me this summer, not Mimi. She needs some daddy time. She needs to get toughened up a little bit. She needs to get some calluses on her hand, learn how to run a shovel. Busy kids stay out of trouble, see?
I didn't say they weren't going to go with you, but we're
I can compete with Mimi's pay. So, so 4-axle trucks. Yeah, Paul, it's a little different around here. It gets so goofy because everybody's state laws are so different. I need to Clint, is Clint from CNC still in here? If you're going to the auction in Louisville, I may have to have you bring me a battery down. I think the 850Js have got a battery going. Actually, I know the 850J's got a bad battery in it. I was going to try to catch up with you. Nobody stocks them things around here. I know you got them handy up there, but I'll text you later. Does Hyundai compete with the D4 size dozers? Are they larger? They do have a dozer that is coming out that would be in that range. I have not ran one yet. It's basically the Doosan dozer rebranded. I'm very curious to run one. I believe, I don't want to promise this, I believe they're going to have it on display at Con Expo. I may be wrong on that.
I think you guys might be getting the wrong impression. I didn't say Macy didn't need to work. That's not at all what I said.
No, she works. She works for Mimi. She works hard.
And she works hard, and she saves her money to buy the things that she wants to buy. I'm not saying she's not going to work for him either. I'm just saying she's not working 5 days a week all summer long because she's only 12, and we're going to have a summer too. She can do both.
We'll see. So
on that note, I got to roll out.
What are you leaving us for?
Because it's 7:20 and you're talking about equipment. I got nothing to say about those things.
You just want to leave us, don't you?
He's coyote hunting off the back deck. That's funny.
Oh man. So you should.
Hey, Gunny went hunting.
Yeah.
Killed his first doe. He was pretty excited.
He got spoiled.
Why?
Because he was literally in the woods for what, 20 minutes?
Oh yes, his very first hunting experience. They were in the woods, not even 30 minutes. He shot a doe, killed it, and my brother took him, and he was trying to say, "This is not how hunting ever works. Don't expect this every time."
Then we went to have the deer processed, and Macy seen one without a head and had a little freak out fit.
She was worried about the headless deer.
So
it was a funny conversation.
The funnier conversation was what Gunner said about the new dog.
Oh gosh, guys, let me tell you that before I roll out too. So the new doggie is the girl. Her name is Mabel. Deke is our male dog who's never been fixed. Clearly.
But he is sterile, thank goodness.
He is sterile. But poor old Mabel's going through she's in heat right now. And poor Gunny and Macy, we've been having lots of conversations about what that means and why Deke won't leave her alone.
See you, Jamie.
And Gunner, after he's heard all these conversations, Gunner said last night, I think Deke just thinks she's hot. So,
well, I mean, he's not completely wrong about it.
I said, you're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. But it was hilarious.
That
was a funny conversation for sure.
Yeah, it was totally random on the way to dinner last night. So, but yeah, anyways, guys, we just finished up a big job. We're getting started on our big job tomorrow. We have been busy. We got a lot of cool, awesome videos coming out. Got a lot of traveling coming up. Been doing a lot of traveling. Got a lot of traveling coming up. Just a reminder, we will be in Vegas at Con Expo. The plan is to do a meet and greet on the Wednesday of Con Expo, probably Wednesday afternoon. Stay tuned for all the latest and greatest updates on all that stuff. So, has the 2500 been a good addition to the fleet? You mean the 210? All right, Mrs. Dirt Perfect's out of here. Heading out. I hope you guys all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. See you next time. Hitch, have you had a chance to operate an HX 145A? Yeah, there's several videos on the channel of operating one of those. I haven't been in the 130, but I've been in the 140 and the 145. No complaints about those whatsoever. Everybody says good night.
Good night.
So I really don't have any major. I got something in my eye. Sorry, guys. I really don't have any major complaints about any of the Hyundai excavators I've ran. I will say this though: every Hyundai excavator I've got into wasn't quite to my liking right off the bat. But after kind of being in it for a little bit, and making some adjustments in the monitors and stuff, I felt pretty comfortable in them. The 210, the Hyundai 210 that I bought, the more I run that machine, the more I love it. So I continue to keep falling in love with that machine. It's really been a good solid machine so far. I think I've got over 300 hours on it now. I haven't had a minute's trouble out of it. It's been awesome. Doing good. 2500 Chevy truck. Yeah, sorry, I don't quite consider that part of the fleet. It's technically supposed to be my personal truck, but yeah, it's been a good truck so far. I don't have any. I've had it for right at a year. I think we bought it last year in October, and put about 30,000 miles on it in the last year. No issues. It's been a good truck. I mean, it's nothing. Kevin, man, I don't know if I'll be able to get you to paint old Bubba Dump this year, but one of these days. But yeah, it's what are we talking about? Oh, the truck. Yeah, I have no complaints about the truck. I mean, I mean, you guys can argue Ford, Dodge, Chevy, whatever. I like the GMCs just because it's what I know. I ain't saying they're the best trucks out there. They've treated me good, so I have no complaints. How close is the Hyundai dealer to you? Same distance as all of them. They're all about an hour and a half from me. I'm out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, articulated truck, Joy, they don't really have a whole lot of those in the States yet. I think there's maybe one or two here. I'm hoping to have one of those in Vegas as well. Again, that's a rebranded Doosan truck. I have heard some really good things about those trucks, though. I'm curious to get my eyeballs on one. Hopefully they'll have one out there in Vegas as well. I'm hoping to have one of the trucks, and I'm hoping to have one of the Dozers out there. I'd really like to see those. And there's also a chance they're coming out with a CTL and a skid steer. So maybe that'll be out there as well. So, but yeah, my thought process behind the Chevy trucks over the years is they're the easiest to work on. Even to this day, I still think they're the easiest to work on, and parts are cheap. I mean, even today, it don't matter what you do, what you buy, it's gonna break. So you might as well buy something that's easy to work on. Parts are cheap. Do I know anything about the Bell articulated trucks? Yeah, they're okay. The best thing I can tell you about Bell articulated trucks is they made trucks for John Deere for a while, and John Deere was having so much trouble with them, they stopped buying trucks for Bell and started making their own. So take that into consideration. So Joy, hope to see you. I don't think I got to catch you. I know you met Kleeman out there, Joy. I don't know if we cross paths or not though. But how is the cat skid steer? I do not have a cat skid steer. You talking about the case, Larry? Maybe. It's been doing pretty good so far. I'm hoping to get it on a few other jobs. The job we've had it on, we've been using it as a dozer quite a bit, and hoping to get it on a couple other jobs so we can kind of get a little better feel for it. But there's a lot of things it does I'm really impressed with, and a few things I'm still trying to kind of feel out on it. But it's an interesting piece of equipment. It's definitely got me intrigued to say the least for sure. But it's a pretty cool opportunity to get to run one and test it out for a little bit. So But yeah, so far, I'm overall impressed with the Minotaur, the DL Minotaur, the DL 550. Got some videos coming of it. Like I said, we just finished up a huge dirt job, like almost 20,000 yards, and we just tied into another huge job, which is kind of unusual for this time of year with the weather and stuff. We're just really pushing our limits. But Ray Smith, the one I have, has steel tracks on it, which is a beast in the dirt. Holy cow, it's a beast in the dirt. So. But guys, I'm going to have to wrap this one up. We got an early morning. In the morning, we're going to be helping another company drive some sheep pile in the river for a boat dock. Got to get unloaded down there and get set up early and hit the ground running. So hopefully you guys all had a good Thanksgiving. Looking forward to the holiday season. I appreciate all you guys' support on the channel and hanging out here for a little bit. And hopefully I get to feel a little better. I don't know what I got going on, sinuses or something. But anyways. Hopefully you guys have a good night. Stay tuned for all the videos coming up, and maybe we'll try to do this again next weekend. Catch you guys later.